Good morning and welcome. You join us for this T20 between India and New Zealand. I'm
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Timed that brilliantly.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. No shot offered. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
There'll be runs here. Needs to be on target.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
No!
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Yes, bowler! Go!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Catch it!
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Go!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
No!
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Good return back from the deep.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Drives and misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 35 for none.
No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like we're moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
No!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait on. Yeah.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Ferguson back on now.
Is going with pace.
Waiting.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep. Yep.
Right out of the middle.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Beaten on the drive.
Well bowled.
Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Has that away.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Over. India are 52 for 1. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Catch it.
Yep. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Good shot. Found the gap.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Chance. Really good shot there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Saudi ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Sodi from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Right on.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. The team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait. Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
7 runs added there. India are 91 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep. Keepers.
Good return, back from the deep. Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep. Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or 2 to slow things down again. Thrust the pad at it. Huge appeal.
Yep.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Go!
Needs a direct hit. You're looking for anything when it comes to a free hit as a batter. Just need to wait on it.
Catch!
Perfect technique and placement.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
16 runs added there. India are 107 for 1.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yep, yep. Bowler!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Wait on!
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Bowlers! Go!
Good return back from the deep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep, yep. Keepers!
Good return there, back from the deep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Right on.
They'd look for a couple here. This could be trouble.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous, you've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Massive edge!
Just threw the shot too early.
That's the over. India are 146 for 2.
Right on.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive chance.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive. You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. India are 163 for 2. Going with pace now.
Ready. Yep.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. What a shot. First ball, smashed it.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if this hits.
Yep.
The right decision not to take on that fielder. was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Big edge! 18 runs added there. India are 181 for 3. Sodhi with the ball in hand again. Gone! Brilliant caught and bowled.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Nicely played.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Trouble. Oh, gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
9 runs added there. India are 190 for 5.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Misses everything.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Catch it! Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. This should be close.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Catch!
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Caught, gone.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Ferguson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot,
Yep.
the reward will eventually come.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yep. Bowlers.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Good on.
This misses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Southey will be disappointed with that delivery.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. India are 227 for 5. Last over of this innings, no point defending now.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant shot that.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India are 239 for 6. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 240 runs.